What's going on, y'all? Back with another one. In this video, I want to actually discuss and talk about being grateful for slow periods and being grateful for slow periods. What's going on, y'all? Back with another one. In this video, I want to actually discuss and talk about being grateful for slow periods and being grateful for slow periods. And like now, with these videos now, I'm trying to have it structured out and write a couple of things I got written down that I would think that would bring value to y'all. Now, when I say being grateful within the slow periods, and that actually means when the time is slow, and when you ain't got no clients whatsoever, like you ain't got nothing, like nobody coming in, and it's just slow. And so, got a couple things that you can do during the slow periods, and there's plenty of a lot of stuff that you can do, whatever what you want to do, but those are times where I believe where you can build your website, you can work on your pitching, and also too that I think that will bring value. You can start your series like this, for example. And now, building your website, and my experience on building a website, that was a whole lot, because I remember I even still now to this day, I probably still got to go back and still tweak a couple things to the website. Nobody helped me on my website and all. I did it all by myself. It took a long time. It took a while to even actually get it to where it is today. I want to say it took me about 2 years to build my website. And it took me about 2 years to build that thing, because whenever I was in school, they actually helped us out build a website. And so it took us about 2 years, man. It took me about 2 years to build that site, man. And shoot, even to this day, still building it. And I remember watching a guy, and he was saying that, like, with a website, your website could be talking about smooth looking, fancy, and you could dress it up real nice, but if it don't convert no sales, then it doesn't even matter. And I remember watching another video with a guy talking about the same thing with websites. And like, even on the home page of the website, like, so when people come up there, what you want them to see, like, you're supposed to let them see, like, off the rip, like, what you do, and showing a picture exactly what you do, having words up there explaining and telling the people who you serve and how you can help them. And so just I say on your slow periods, try to build your website. And there's other couple things too I would say do, but that's like startup of the business. And like having a business bank account, having your LLC, and have your EIN number, all that's the beginning. You should already have that. But it takes a while to even actually build your website. And you gotta have your website even structured out. I'm talking about from the tabs where it's like the about page, or like I said, I only speak on for my field. Or like if you do documentaries, having a page strictly for documentaries. If you got photos, having a page for your photos and all. But with the photos, I would say have it. If you do weddings and sports, I'm just throwing it out for examples. Don't put those two together. Like, have a separate tab for weddings, have a separate tab for sports, and just throwing that out there. Working on your pitch and all as well. And I'm still working on this myself, and I have to be confident with myself whenever I go into a networking event. And I gotta be more relaxed, I'm not trying to be this robot type of person, going and having my pitch already ready and set up, and knowing what I want to say and how I want to say it to people. Like, honestly, I don't think you shouldn't be like that, honestly, with me, because it's like, okay, it's cool to have this pitch that you have, but also it's like you trying to go from word for word. And I honestly think you just should be, don't try to go. I mean, if you want to go from word for word, cool, but you have to make it in the sense of where, like, this pitch that you have, that I noticed, like, you got to know what's the pain points or where people hear your pitch about. Okay, I might need to book them. Okay, I might need to check them out. So yeah. Like I say, you work on that pitch. I'm to this day still working on that. Man, it's so crazy because, like, even with the services that I have, and just bringing value to the services that I have, and I can go from making a pitch, talking about this, making a pitch, talking about that, and I try to stick with, if I'm doing professional headshots, and if I send an email out to people about professional headshots, that's just what I'm going to be talking about. I remember when I first started out, I used to make proposals talking about everything in the proposal. Yeah, working on proposals too. And I'm going to have that on your slow periods too. Like, I remember on the proposals, and I used to put all my services up there. And it was like, you really need to get specific of what service are you pitching it to that company or to that brand. Yeah, it's cool for you to, if they want to check your website out and see all the other services, let them see all the other services. But if you strictly want to get booked for an event, don't talk about, I said, you want to strictly get booked for your event and like you have a proposal with your events and all, like, talk about your events. When you get to the event and all, I noticed, like, when you get to you start bringing it up and all. Like, I do professional headshots too. Would it be fine if I can set up somewhere and then start taking professional headshots too? Clients will love that. Or, like, if you got booked for professional headshots at an event, and that's what you only get booked for, right? But you turn around, like, let's say everybody done, right, for the professional headshots. You turn around and you start taking pictures of for the event. Like, clients will love that, and they'll love to see those pictures once you send it to them. So I noticed that too. And so yeah, that's another thing you can do when you're slow period. Another thing is start a series. Like with this Focus Vibez, I'm starting this series now of something where I can put out on a weekly basis, and so I won't have to be stressing out like, when I'm gonna put out. Like, come up with your ideas of what you're gonna be talking about in this series, what you want people to see in your series. And yeah, not currently, I'll be honest, right now I'm not currently getting as much clients as I want to right now, but I mean, I'm getting a smudge bit. I still have to do what I have to do. Life be lifing, I say that. But starting the series was the best thing I ever done. And I'm starting this, even if I go out and shoot a documentary for somebody. And I got a documentary series as well. What else? I have other content that I started series with. Another one is called Documented Journey. And if you follow me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and that, then you'll see that. And another thing I got called, like, it's like Insight. It's almost like the behind the scenes of, like, previous shoots or previous sessions that I had with other people, and I put that out too, and I had the days where I wanted to put out and the times where I wanted to put out. Now, Focus Vibez has been a little hectic lately, and due to the fact that, like, storage files be large and all, but still be trying to get it out in a decent time, in a decent manner. But yeah, start you a series. Man, starting the series will let people be more interested in you, and you can be more confident within yourself. You can even work on your speeching game. Now, I ain't put that on the paper, but that's another thing too. You can work on your speeching, because let's say, for instance, right, maybe one day somebody come across your page and they want you to see your page and they're more interested in you, in the way how you speak it, and maybe they want you to go up there and speak in front of kids, and so, right? So that means you need to be confident in yourself. Your speech game need to be on point and ready. And now even with Focus Vibez, I don't know what opportunity I might get out of this. Sure, I don't know, but if I get an opportunity out of it, well, I would be more grateful for that junk. No, I'm not gonna lie. And if someone comes out to me and say, look, I want you to speak for my company about this with videos and photos photos and stuff, and I want you to teach them about this and that, bro, I would be more grateful. I would try to write a PowerPoint out. I get help from my fiance. Trying to get help from other people if I need to, and just really go from there. And man. So on the slow periods, I know I say this probably comes up into the fact that like these joints will potentially create opportunities for yourself. That's probably going back to previous videos, creating opportunities for yourself. But I just want to break it down of things you can do in your slow period, because these are some things I had to do in my slow period. And now I want to go here. I want to go here. And God will sit you down like for you to actually work on things. And can't quote them. God will sit you down for a reason. And there's maybe some couple stuff that you need to work on. Maybe some couple stuff that you need to develop in you. And I have noticed that too. Like, and God sat me down a bunch of times. Because thinking of the fact that like I'm ready for this, I'm ready for that, and all around in general, I wasn't even ready for it. So, and I believe in this season that I'm going through right now, He's still sitting me down. And I just have to be grateful for that, because He don't want to see you get hurt. He don't. And He don't want you to go out there not knowing, not being prepared for this, not being prepared for that. But once you get prepared, in the midst of these slow periods, you need to start preparing yourself for certain things. That's the only for you. That's the only way. Because trust me, once you keep going, opportunities is going to come like that. And you have to be ready. And this is what I'm learning myself. And I got to be ready for the opportunity to come. Because if you ain't ready, sure, it's going to get you ready. I tell you that. And it's going to get you ready. And just probably going off the record and the script. But just want to say that, man, there's times in your business where you're not going to be fully ready. There's times where I got sessions and I wasn't even fully ready. But during these slow periods, it's like, man, be grateful for them. Because these slow periods are for you to prepare yourself for what's to come, That's why I say build a website, work on your pitching, and starting a series. Because sometimes you don't even know when the next opportunity is coming. Just be honest with you. There's sometimes where, bro, like, I'll be so shocked when somebody hit my phone or email me about a gig. And I'm like, dang, I ain't had a gig in a minute. I'm grateful for this gig right here. And so, so it's like, you gotta get your systems in place and get your system ready. And for whenever somebody do book you, and like the booking site, and like when people start booking on the website, and like how you want them to book, and on the website, and like a couple of apps you can use. I use Google Calendar, and where clients can book an appointment off of Google Calendar, and then I use QuickBooks whenever I want to send out invoices. And so all in all, it's like, man, like all these things are important when you have these clients now. So just be ready, be grateful for them slow periods. Be real grateful for them, because without these slow periods, so you might get booked for something that you ain't even ready for. So, hey, be grateful for them slow periods. So that being said, day by day, said better day, smooth for life. We out.